After this group of 11 people, 9 of whom were the elected National Spiritual Assembly of the Baha'is of Iran, the Baha'is, I guess at some point, decide to elect a new National Spiritual Assembly when they realize the others are not coming back. And then your mother is on that group. How did you feel about that?
We were worried about every part of it. I mean, after the revolution, because there were so many letters and things that they said that, you know, we're going to get you.
So how long before then she was taken into a prison?
It was after a year, almost.
So she spends a year in the National Spiritual Assembly, and then she's taken, was the whole, like your father, did they take a whole, the group was meeting and they came in to take them?
This group, they took them, and after almost 2 weeks they executed them, because the execution was 13th of December they got them, and 27 and they executed them. The National Spiritual Assembly had to meet in that day for very important things. Few things what they had to meet. And then they captured them all. They came and they took all of them, plus the person who was hosting the place and the wife and husband. So they took them, and she was 2 weeks in prison. The first one was she was with a lady who was taken as well, one of the Baha'is, and then they separate them. And some of the nicest stories she has about her coming from this lady, and that what happened when they were together and how they pray together. Then they separate them, and she went to Evin. Evin is a special prison that they killed so many Baha'is there, and they were executed. And I think the worst part of it was that they denied first. And my uncle, who was there, he was going after to see what happened, because they heard from somebody that they were executed. And then they did not give her the bodies back. They charged them 102 months for each bullet.
We've shot your mother, but we'd like you to pay for the bullets.
It's quite an insult, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they were buried, and they were thrown in the holes. They were half buried there. And so it was pretty hard for my uncle as well.
The gentleman was saying that when they executed the members of the Second National Assembly that my mom was a member of, most of the graves were very shallow. And he said that to the point that some of your mom's clothing was shown, okay? So then he said some of the Baha'i youth came and basically covered it up and stuff like that. And you know, those are some of the gory details that, you know, you don't want to really think about it. But and that's where some of the anger sometimes, you know, the words are not sufficient. That's why I think poetry exists, right? You know, because we can't really use words to convey the message.